Hey guys, thanks for watching Beyond Science. It's Mikexingchen, and this is a really interesting story. For years, the United States government has always tried to maintain a pretty much safe and somewhat skeptical position when it concerns the possibility of alien life and the likelihood that extraterrestrial beings may try to visit our planet or have already succeeded in doing so. And whatever footage or information on unexpected sightings of unidentified flying objects or UFOs are released and made known to the public, government institutions are really quick to refute the possibility that the origins of these aerial objects are not of this world. Instead, they offer explanations that they deem more plausible, thus completely veering the public's attention and curiosity from topics they feel are best left undiscussed. Perhaps this is to prevent the public from descending into chaos because of their misguided fears, or perhaps it is to spare the rest of us from having to deal with difficult truths while those in the government think that they are covertly acting with our best interests supposedly always in mind. But every now and then, earth-shaking revelations are made by top-ranking officials of the government about the secrets the institutions they serve are keeping from the tax-paying public. And among such revelations, the recent acknowledgement by the Pentagon that it formed and funded a top-secret and long-running UFO investigation program. So here's what happened. On Saturday, December the 16th, the New York Times and Politico published articles which revealed that the US government, more specifically the US Defense Intelligence Agency, had been funding a secret investigatory program that studied unexplained aerial phenomena, or UAPs, and it supposedly operated from the year 2007 until 2012, and taxpayers supposedly shelled out around $22 million during its entire 5-year run. Called the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program, the clandestine effort to study UAPs was initiated by former U.S. Senator and Nevada Democrat Harry Reid, who at the time was the Senate Majority Leader. Reid's proposed UFO investigation program was backed by the late Senators Ted Stevens of Alaska and Daniel Youri of Hawaii. Most of the budget allocated for the program went to an aerial research company run by Nevada businessman and governmental contractor Robert Bigelow. And not only is he allegedly a close friend of Reid, who is also a passionate believer in the existence of aliens and is said to be the one who sparked the Senate's interest in UFOs and all things extraterrestrial in the first place, reports also noted that Bigelow provided financial support to Reid's campaign for senator re-election in 2004 as well as in 2010. Now, the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program was led by a U.S. military intelligence official named Luis Elizondo. As for what members of the program actually accomplished during its 5-year existence, it was revealed that the secret UFO program mainly investigated the accounts of military and commercial pilots who claimed to have witnessed or encountered unexplained aircraft phenomena. And this was not to just find proof of extraterrestrial presence on Earth, but also to ascertain if some of the mysterious flying objects were actually secretly deployed by other powerful countries like Russia or China. The officials in the program also interviewed and evaluated individuals who claimed to have felt or experienced some physical effects from their UFO encounters. But aside from interviewing people, the program supposedly recovered metal alloys and other physical evidences from discovered UAPs and stored them somewhere in Las Vegas. Anyway, out of the program's efforts, they managed to write a 490-page report about alleged UFO sightings all over the world for the past several decades. This report, of course, has yet to be disclosed to the public, and though the program did not manage to yield irrefutable proof of aliens visiting Earth, those who are part of the program, particularly Elizondo, believe that their findings warrant serious attention. So why was this operation terminated? Well, funding of the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program was terminated by the U.S. Department of Defense back in 2012. As for why it had to end, Politico's article mentioned a former congressional staffer who revealed that while the effort was a worthy endeavor in the beginning, the program failed to find anything of substance, and because they could no longer justify spending taxpayer money to investigate UFO sightings, the program was given a slow death. However, some of those who supported the program believe that the Pentagon is still allowing it to operate in some form, and that officials even today are still investigating UAPs or UFO sightings reported by service members while also attending to other duties in the Defense Department. Luis Elizondo in particular resigned from his position in October of this year, and he expressed his frustration regarding the Pentagon's indifference over the merits of the UFO investigatory program and the government organization's refusal to fund its operations further. Elizondo also decried the government's excessive secrecy over the subject matter and the internal opposition the program constantly faced. He also revealed that after his resignation, a new official had already been appointed to continue the covert UFO investigations of the U.S. government. And as for what the Pentagon had to say about these revelations, the Defense Department, in response to an inquiry by Reuters, confirmed the existence and subsequent termination of the Advanced Aviation Aviation Threat Identification Program. According to Pentagon spokeswoman Laura Ochoa, the UFO investigatory program ended in 2012 because the department found that there were more pressing, high-priority issues that deserved the funding the UFO program received. As such, the Department of Defense thought that it was in the government and the public's interest to make a change by terminating the program. But on whether the Pentagon really ceased investigating UFO and UAP sightings, the U.S. Defense Department's response is pretty much a non-answer. The organization neither confirmed nor denied that some of its officials are really still handling UFO-related issues. Instead, it stressed that it takes all threats and potential threats very seriously, and the department promises to take action when they find credible information about such threats. And this is really not the first time that it was revealed to the public that their government has been secretly pulling the strings behind the scene, especially when it comes to UFOs. In fact, the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program is not the only UFO-related project initiated by the U.S. government. Some of this program's known predecessors include Project Sign, Grudge, and Blue Book, and they all shared similar objectives of gathering data about UFOs and determining whether they pose potential threats to national security and the public safety. And needless to say, this recent revealed UFO investigatory program is not the first of its kind, and we can surely expect it won't be the last. But my question to you guys is, do you feel like this warrants taxpayer money? Do you feel like there should be an organization that we're paying for whose primary job is to investigate flying anomalies around the world? For me, the answer is yes, but only if the government actually reveals what they find. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you later.